Hey everyone, and welcome to this video. In today's video, which is called Long-Term Clients Mastery, my business partner Bo is actually going to explain how we kept clients for years on end for our marketing agency when we were running NorthFlow Consulting. At our peak, we had 64 done for you clients, and we had processes, strategies, and procedures to improve our service delivery and, more importantly, improve our relationship with our clients. So in this video, Bo's going to explain exactly how we did that, the process, etc. And this is from EasyGrow, our paid program. So if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description. You don't have to. I don't really mind, but it is there and I will plug it. Let's get into the video.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Imperium Agency Incubator Service Delivery, the Service Delivery Vault, and welcome to the Long-Term Clients Mastery video. Now what we're going to be discussing in this video is really how to keep and retain clients for the long term, all the insider secrets that we've learned over the years, and really just everything laid out step by step on how to keep clients retained. As we see that this is such a massive problem for agencies. They sign on 10 clients in 1 month and they lose them 3 months later. And you're basically in this constant sort of feedback loop and constant cycle of adding clients and losing clients. While in reality, the best agencies and the way your agency should work is you can sign on 10 to 20 clients in the first 2 months, and those 10 to 20 clients should really be sticking around for the next 6 to 12 months minimum. That's how you build a great monthly recurring revenue, and that's how you build a sustainable and stable business. Otherwise, you're always going to be back to basically the starting point after a certain amount of time, while in reality, your clients should stick around long enough for you to actually build a business and actually build consistent income, a really good monthly recurring revenue. And the way we do that is by retaining clients, as the reality simply is that retaining clients is always going to be easier than adding on new clients. Now, I'm not saying don't work on adding on new clients. That should be your main focus at all times. That's how you grow a business, is by just getting more customers. However, by implementing what I'm going to teach you into this video today into your agency, you'll be able to pretty much double or 2x or 3x your lifetime value per client, meaning you will make 2 or 3 times more by just doing the same things you're doing right now, but just keeping your clients longer. So without further ado, here's what we're going to cover in this video. We're going to be revisiting the only 4 things you need to scale an agency to 7 figures. The things attached to those 4 points, and what we need to, and what we'll be talking about in this video attached to those 4 things. It's very important to revisit this, as truly sometimes growing an agency gets overcomplicated to such a massive extent, while in reality it's actually pretty easy when you simplify it, which is what we're going to do. We're also going to talk about what you can work on to increase retention. So really just all the points you can work on to increase retention, and I can guarantee right now 50% of what I'm going to state on this list is something that you're not implementing or perfecting or improving on in your agency right now. So after this video, you can immediately start implementing and working on building systems for that. As yes, retention has a lot of personal and manual play to it. However, anything in this agency game, especially online marketing agencies, etc., can be systemized and SOP'd, if that's even a word. And we're going to be talking about in that video. We're also going to be talking about the golden retention strategy. So what's really the golden retention strategy that you can plug and play into your business today to get your clients to show to stick around for 1 month for longer, basically. And what I want this video to do is for everyone, if you follow and actually implement what I'm teaching in this video, you'll at least keep all your clients for 1 month extra. And the amount of revenue and the amount of a game changer that can be for your agency is instrumental. So this is such an important video. I'm also going to be discussing the importance of month 1. Month 1, things need to happen fast. Why is month 1 so important in the agency space, and how can we make month 1 kick ass? We're going to go over our month 1 support SOP. So what is really the system we follow on month 1 to keep clients happy, keep them confident in month 1, as it's such an important aspect of this. How to keep clients interested and excited. This is something that you see a lot. Even if you're getting really good results, clients will eventually just leave because we're always prone to new things. It's kind of like shiny object syndrome. The same works with the agency space and your clients. So how do we keep clients interested? How do we keep getting revenue, generating revenue out of our existing clients, which is always easier than getting new clients? How do we keep them exciting, and how do we keep them for the long term? We're going to discuss rewards and gifts, how to use them, what you can give your clients on the certain time frames that they've been with you. Very good. If you implement that into your agency, your clients are going to love you. And really just summarizing it all on the last point is building a retention game plan is 10 points on how to summarize really the 10 steps and the 10 things you need to focus on when you want to increase your retention, which all of you should want, I hope. We're really going to summarize that in the last point. So revisiting the only 4 things you need to scale an agency to 7 figures. So the first is booking appointments, right? This is just such a crucial part. Without any appointments, you don't have a lifeline to the business, and your business isn't actually proactively going towards the growth goal, right? Which is, it all comes down to booking appointments, right? The way we do that is by using ads, cold email, cold messenger, cold calling, and building inbound systems. If you are doing these things, you're going to get a lot of appointments. You're going to get at least 30 to 100 appointments a month, especially if you use the systems laid out in this program, because they're the best booking appointment booking systems out there right now. And I can say that with a very hard guarantee. Like, we've really got above and beyond showing you how to book a incredible amount of appointments with your clients, and our stuff really works. So if you got that honed down with using ads, cold email, cold messenger, cold calling, and building inbound systems, appointments will be flowing in. The next thing is obviously closing appointments, right? Use 7-figure sales strategies. It's probably the best sales training for the agencies in the world right now. And again, I can say that with extreme confidence. It's literally one of the best trainings you can ever do when it comes to sales in this space. And if you haven't watched it because you're either, you don't think it's important, or you just haven't had time, I highly recommend watch the module. Even if you think you're already really good at sales, you can always improve with sales. Sales is not something you can perfect. And then hiring sales reps. You can do that using building your team module, and then just put your sales reps on the 7-figure sales training strategies. Send us a message if you want us to make them an account, etc. But definitely send your sales reps to 7-figure sales strategy. Even if they're already proven salespeople, send them through that training and they'll learn so much more. So the main 2 things we're really going to be discussing is the last 2 points on building a 7-figure agency, which is delivering your clients kick-ass results and scaling and systemizing. So delivering your client kick-ass results is honestly pretty simplified. The most simplified way to put this is really just proven ads, proven funnels, lead nurturing systems for texting, email, and outbound calls, and just having a really good support system, because support is always going to feed into your retention, into your clients' results, as a lot of clients just aren't really that great business owners. So we need to work on that. But that's it. That's delivering your clients kick-ass results. Proven ads, proven funnels, lead nurturing systems, and support. And proven ads, I'm also going to put in there. I'm going to put in there organic strategies, which we use for our agency, and you're going to do really well if you have that as well. And then scaling and systemizing is obviously just hiring certain people, client success manager, sales reps, ads managers, etc. Automated onboarding, which we discussed in another module. High level, using the high level software to automate your lead nurturing, and just really keeping everything together. Really great software. And proven SOPs for everything. As soon as you start scaling to 7 figures, you're going to have systems that just work, and you want to SOP everything in your business, from the booking appointments to the closing appointments to the delivering your clients kick-ass results to the scaling and systemizing. Everything needs to be SOP'd and laid out in a step-by-step way. That way, you'll never lack in a part of the system, because it's always SOP'd, and you'll be able to outsource very easily because you can just hand your team members proven SOPs. So that's that. Very important. You want to stick with this. If you focus on these 4 things for the next 5 years, you're going to build a massive business, a really successful business with high profit margins, and you're going to do very well. You're going to do very well. It's going to be a lot of fun. So whenever you're just not sure on what to do next or what you should work on, always revisit these 4 points. So what you can work on to increase retention. So the first is just results. It's simple if you aren't getting your, it's simple, right? If you aren't getting your clients the result they are looking for, this can be appointments, sales, increased conversions, etc. Your clients won't stick around for very long. We can do a bunch of check-in calls, give away free trainings, offer 10 plus different things. But if your agency isn't getting consistent results, you won't keep clients. Like, I'm not going to go too much into that because there's other modules that show you how to improve your results. But this is common sense. You need to be able to get your clients good results. Appointments, sales, increased conversions, etc., etc. What we're going to be discussing in this video is how you can improve retention when your results part is already good, or at least semi-decent, because results, it's just common sense. The second one is rapport and relationships, right? You need to build systems and SOPs for building rapport with clients. Working on building a good relationship with clients, where you can call your clients quote unquote friends almost, will go a long way and will feed massively into your retention. You have to realize when clients are leaving, you have to just look at your own friend group. Say your friend, you were paying your friends to be friends with you, or for some sort of service, right? They're your friends. So just think about how hard it would be to say to cancel on those friends and say no to those friends and basically tell those friends that they aren't good enough. Pretty tough, right? That's going to be a challenge, right? Disappoint your friends is a challenge. So having clients be quote unquote friends can go a very long way, as it's simply just very hard for clients to actually cancel on you or whatever it is that they're doing to no longer pay you, right? When they're friends, it just gets very tough. And that's what we want, as results are always up and down in the agency space, and especially for clients. And if you're friends with your clients, if you've got good rapport and good relationships, clients will a lot of the time give you an extra chance, give you an extra month, or give you an extra 2 months, which allows you more time to, of course, improve the results and, of course, make more money from your clients, as they simply just give you another chance. Another one is month one, which I'm going to dive into further in a second, right? Month one. The result you get on month one will be the stepping stone to good retention. Make your clients a bunch of money on month one, and they will never want to leave you, ever. The way to guarantee this with our agency is we utilize a database reactivation, which gets our clients 50 to 500 free appointments in 30 days, plus our Google review campaign, which gets our clients 30 to 100 plus free Google review campaigns in 30 days. We don't even touch ads in the first 30 days. We just do a database reactivation and a Google review campaign that costs the client absolutely zero to do, and all the work comes from us, and it immediately makes our clients a boatload of cash and gets them a really good brand recognition using the Google review campaign. And right there, we've got confidence, we've got trust, we've got rapport, we're already working on the relationship, we've already got kick-ass results, and that month one, building that foundation on month one, feeds into our retention in a massive way. Like, being able to crush it as an agency on month one will do literally almost all the work for you. Right? Expectations. This is another massive one. You need to set the right expectations, clients. They need to understand that advertising and taking a business and growing a business, actually. Let me just change that. And growing a business. Growing a business takes time and doesn't happen overnight. They need to understand that the Facebook lead is different than the referral. They also need to know that they are going to have to do a lot of work themselves. We're trying to grow businesses here from clients, and no business is grown by laziness, by complacency, by doing nothing. Just paying someone to take care of the entire growth part of the business never works. A client needs to understand that, and a client needs to understand that they're going to be pushed and they're going to be challenged, and they need to do a lot of work themselves. They also need to understand that a Facebook lead, like say you pitch, we're going to give you 100 leads. They're looking at it from the mind like, 100 leads, the only leads I'm getting is referrals, so it must be the same quality. It isn't. I'm not saying Facebook leads are bad, but Facebook leads is definitely a different animal than a walk-in referral. You need to set the expectations off the bat. Otherwise, they're going to be expecting the moon, and they're going to end up with nothing, and they're going to blame you for that. Another one is think different / be different. Most clients have been with agencies before. You need to try and differentiate yourself. Otherwise, clients will feel like they made a mistake very fast. Increase your support touchpoints. Get results fast. Don't just do Facebook ads and funnels. We have to differentiate ourselves from our competitors. We have to be different. We shouldn't even be compared with our competition. We should be so good at what we're doing. We should be so different. We should be such a different animal that when you compare your agency to your competition, it's like comparing apples with oranges. It just doesn't work. Because we aren't an agency, we are a results monster. The only thing you do is make your clients money. And yes, you could summarize it or categorize it as a agency, but we aren't an agency. We are the driving tool, the driving motor that gets our clients to the next level. That's what we are. We are problem solvers. We are not marketers. Another one is education. Most clients aren't very good business owners. It's just a fact. It is our responsibility to not only help clients with their marketing, but also with all the other aspects of their business. Sales, automation, operations, mindset, very important one, etc., etc. Yes, a marketing agency, Facebook ads are fancy and they're flashy, and most people think that's the only thing you need to do and clients will do the rest, etc., etc. I'm not saying that there's not a hint of truth in that. However, it is our responsibility to improve a business. It's not to deliver leads. It is our responsibility to improve a business, improve its product, improve its owner, improve its team, so that business can grow. Okay? That's the job, because people pay us to grow businesses. People don't pay us for leads. People pay us to grow businesses. Support, another one. The more frequent and human your support/communication is, the more clients will appreciate your agency. Clients don't want to be left in the dark. They need to be able to reach you. Send frequent check-in messages. Do a bi-weekly or monthly check-in call. Ask if they need help as much times as you can. Make your support easy to use and keep response times low. This all feeds massively into your retention. Support needs to be A1. Innovation, right? Actually try and improve your retention systems. Come out with new things. Don't just stay dormant for 12 months. Try to actually improve. Try to be better. Use different systems, new strategies, new offers. I don't care, right? Clients will appreciate this because it all feeds back into the other things I've already discussed, but you need to be proactive, because clients will stick around with a proactive company, because if you're being proactive, that means you're being proactive on the client's business, and that is what clients want. And that is how they will stick around for the long term. Any agency can get a client a result for a month or two, and they'll stick around for a month or two, your clients. But if you can innovate and constantly improve and get your clients results for the next 24 months, guess what they're going to do? They're going to stick around for 24 months. And it's such a massive difference if your retention is 3 months or 24 months or 12 months. We're talking about, say you're charging $1,000 here. We're talking about literally a $9,000 to $21,000 difference by just adding an extra 9 to 24 months to your retention, or 21 months, right? Which is, with your current retention could be 5 extra clients, 6 extra clients. So tell me, what is easier? Keeping one client for 6 to 9 months longer, or adding 5 new clients? Of course, just keeping that one client. But the financial result for you is the same. That's why I want to stress how important this stuff is. Another one is speed, right? The faster you can get things done, the higher your retention rate. Quick results, quick onboarding, quick support, etc., etc. It all adds up, as we are all very instant gratification. We're humans that basically get massive dopamine spikes from instant gratification, and if we can make our systems as instant as they humanly can be, like a database reactivation, like good support, like quick onboarding using an onboarding funnel, the higher our support will be. It all adds up. Another one is the golden retention strategy, right? The number one thing that will help your retention is by adding coaching and training to your agency. Most agencies think they need to do everything, and there's a small bit of truth in that statement. We need to give the clients the right foundations. We need to take care of a lot of the systems. But it also requires work from the clients, a lot of it, and a lot from the team. The best agencies, the best 7-figure agencies, push their clients to be better. They challenge them to improve and expect it from the clients. You need to expect nothing but pure bloody excellence from your clients, because you have to realize that you might think, oh, but clients don't want to hear that, they just want to be lazy and, to have me take care of everything, etc., etc. Big businesses aren't built like that, and pushing our clients, challenging them, and really forcing them to improve is all in the best interest of the client, right? And agencies and clients need to work as a partnership that is working towards one goal: the growth of the business. That is not just your responsibility, it is also that of the client. And by simply doing everything for the client and expecting nothing in return, your clients won't actually improve themselves, which is why they don't get results. And in turn, they will blame you for that. So that's why we need a sort of a 50-50 split on responsibility, and we need to push and expect this from our clients. And the way to structure this is by adding coaching and training on top of your done-for-you systems. And this shouldn't just be a nice benefit, a value add for your clients. This should be mandatory. It shouldn't just be mandatory to watch the videos. It should be mandatory to implement what is discussed in the coaching and in the training. And that should be in the contract as well. And we need to get clients out of their comfort zone, as when you do that, amazing things happen. Like I said, and I'm going to say it again, whatever message your brain is telling you right now why you shouldn't or couldn't do this, realize that it's all in the best interest of the client, because if we do this, your clients are going to do very well, which is what they want, which is why they paid you. And the way our done for you / done with you agency is structured is, we take care of the ads, we take care of the database activation, we take care of the Google reviews, we take care of the funnels, tracking, automated text, emails, and we iterate. However, what we expect from clients is to watch and implement the sales training. The client should do all outbound calling and follow our exact system from step 1 to step bloody 30. I don't care, but they need to follow that every single time per lead, our goal and follow-up system, which is discussed in other videos. And that should be in the contract, and that should be bloody expected from them. A lot of bloody said, but still. Retention training, we give that as well. And mandatory coaching sessions. That's the way we do it. And we don't just, put this in our ads and put this in our sales pitch to make them buy and make our product seem more expensive. No, we need and expect this from our clients. We don't just want them to watch all of this stuff and learn, because knowledge is nothing without the action applied to it, right? Without using the knowledge into actual action. So we expect that. It's mandatory. And the tools you can use is, for instance, you can hire a coach or a trainer that helps your clients improve their business. Think of already successful clients, or think of your clients' team members that can record training videos for you, that can record entire modules that you can hire on as a coach, etc. Right? Don't go looking out for people that don't know what they're talking about, because you usually already have the perfect coach or trainer in your client portfolio. Another one is a client success manager, right? A CSM, to be accountable, to support them, to push them, to answer questions, to do check-in calls, etc. Sales training, this can be through a course or through calls, right? Most clients are sucky at sales, and by just simply increasing our clients' sales conversion rate by 10 to 20%, our clients' businesses will grow with the leads they have right now. One-on-one support, right? Added attention to detail and to clients will go a long way. Group coaching calls on Zoom, the same structure we do in this program. Client Facebook community, the same structure we do in this program. This all feeds into each other, as people will be, clients will be way more motivated when they see other clients absolutely crushing it, and they are not the ones crushing it. They're going to get that extra push to do the work, which is what it all comes down to, is just do the work, right? Online course, right? Use an example, Gym Growth Accelerator, which you get in this program as well, as a nice added bonus, right? That online course has has helped us in a massive way for our agency. Follow-up SOPs, right? Action steps, calling scripts, voicemail scripts, texting scripts, email scripts. When I said most agencies expect to do everything for the client, and when I said there's a hint of truth to that, the hint of truth is that we do need to send our clients into the right direction. However, clients are eventually going to actually have to do the work, which is 90% of the job. Another one is strict expectations / guidelines in your contract. The only way to really guarantee that clients are going to do this stuff is by literally having them sign for it. If you want your clients to call a lead 20 times over a month, every single lead generated, they need to sign for it in the contract. And if they don't sign for it in the contract, they don't get the guarantee, they aren't available, they aren't applicable for a refund, whatever the hell it is. But it needs to be in writing, and the client needs to sign for it, because it's not only good for you, protection-wise, but it's also kind of sets like an emotional rule for your clients. Like, they read the expectations, they signed for it, now they're going to do it. Another one is business improvement resource, right? Training, scripts, templates. We can make our clients' life a lot easier by taking care of a lot of things and basically kind of like literally feeding them the right stuff. However, eventually the action is going to have to come from the client. And like I said before, these things shouldn't just be nice benefits, they should be mandatory. Otherwise, clients will simply just not use them. Clients won't do it. They're lazy. Then they paid you and now they expect $1 million, etc., etc. If you don't make this mandatory, meaning it's literally the rule book of working with your agency, and if you don't do it, you're not going to work with those clients, and if they don't want to do it, you're just not going to work with them. Otherwise, clients just will not use them. even if they are very disciplined, etc., if you don't tell them and don't expect it from them, they won't do it. Another one is the importance of month one, which I've kind of already touched. The results you get on month one and how your agency performs is the most important aspect of retention. It really is. On month one, clients are scared, not confident, they don't trust you, etc., etc. It's basically just the worst scenario. Clients expect the most, and usually the results on month one are the lowest, which is a pretty tough scenario to be in for a lot of agencies, as you know, it's kind of like they want the most positive thing, while on month one usually the most negative thing happens. And you will never be judged more than on month one. Everything you do will be put into question. Anything, the support questions, the how long it takes, if you take an extra 24 hours, everything will be under a massive microscope on month one. And this is exactly why our magic should happen on month one. Our magic, I mean the results. So what should we do on month one as an agency? Well, first of all, set golden expectations. For example, if you're just running ads or you're doing SEO, which is, slower, clients need to know that month one's going to hurt, and that instant gratification won't be part of the deal on month one. If you can't get clients results fast, make sure they are expecting that to happen on day one. That's the only way to go around it. If you can't get your clients results fast on month one, they need to know this. Another one, which in my opinion is way more fun, way easier as well, our agency always gets the job done on month one. We truly overwhelm our clients with mind-blowing results as soon as possible. And how do we do that? We simply can't be that fast with ads. It's hard, not predictable, and costs money, and clients usually already spend money with us, and then forcing them to spend even more money is never fun, and always it's just not something the client wants to hear. So what we do, and I advise you do the exact same, is utilize database reactivation and Google review campaigns. These are golden strategies for getting our clients fast results without spending a penny on ads. Like, we make our client basically break even and profit on month one without spending a single penny. Like, I know, it's the best you can basically do as an agency. And everything is discussed in this program. A Google review campaign and database reactivation, all discussed in this program, how to set it up, what it is exactly. So if you're not using it in your agency, that's on you. And if your clients are not sticking around for long enough and you're not utilizing these things, that's on you, no one else. If you are just running ads and have no organic strategies in your agency, you are doing yourself and your clients a massive disservice. Marketing does not mean just Facebook ads. Marketing is everything. Marketing is any action committed towards marketing the business and growing the business and making more sales, etc., etc. That's what marketing is. Don't just think, oh, I'm running a marketing agency, so that must mean only Facebook ads or Google ads. No, marketing means anything that we can do to market the business. And organic, like database reactivation, Google review campaigns, email marketing, are massively overlooked simply because agencies don't want to do them. They don't think it's part of the game. They feel like they're above that. It's too hard to set up, etc., etc. Fine, like, I don't care. Do what you want, but don't come to us. Don't blame us when your retention is low, and especially don't blame your clients if you don't have organic strategies that brings in a boatload of results on month one. Because I'm telling you right now, why your clients are not sticking around is because you don't get them good results on month one. And if you can find a way to get really good results on month one, make them a boatload of money, break even plus ads, plus profit with ads, by all means, do that. But if you don't, which for most of you don't, month one is usually the testing phase, your next step is to utilize database reactivation and Google review campaigns. Even if you're watching this in an e-com agency, database reactivation and Google review campaigns work just as well for an e-com agency as they do for a lead gen agency. There is no excuse. So, the importance of month one, right? Month one support as well. Month one is the most important time to really utilize your support systems. You want to go super heavy on the calls, coaching, check-in messages, response time, etc. Like, you need to kind of do 5 times what is necessary when it comes to support on month 6. Like, you need to really go heavy on this, as on month 1 is where it matters the most, right? A 24-month client doesn't care if you take 2 to 3 days to respond to a support message. They already trust you, and they are confident in your ability to get the job done. Now, I can say this from experience. We have clients that have stuck around with us for 24 plus months, and I don't even speak with those clients anymore, and our team doesn't speak with those clients anymore. Like, we have some clients that we haven't talked to in 3 months, like, not a word. We just do the job, we get the job done, we get them results, they know what to do to get nurture the leads, etc. They get sales. everyone's happy, they keep paying us, etc., etc. Because, you know, they're a 24-month client, the trust is already there, the relationship is already there, they're already our friends. Like, I really like those long-term clients. But a month one client, on the other hand, they don't trust you. They aren't confident in your ability to get the job done. So that's why we need to go extremely heavy on making sure your clients feel supported and heard. And the month one support SOP is very simple. We do this every single time with a month one. And if you do this, I know it seems extreme. That's because it is. But this is something you definitely want to attach to your month one, because it's just very important, right? So on day one, right, we the first thing we do is set the right expectations on day one and include them in our onboarding and contract. So we repeat this 3 times. We set the right expectations on the call. We set the right expectations on the onboarding funnel, using a video, and we set the right expectation on the contract and make clients sign for it. And if they don't sign for it, and if they don't do the things that we expect from them, they aren't applicable for whatever guarantee or refund, guarantee we're using. Another one is send them an immediate welcome email, right? Like immediately welcome them to the family, set them up straight. New client gift, right? This can be a free swag, we call it, t-shirts, coffee mugs, books, gift cards, etc. Clients will immediately enjoy that, like a free t-shirt or like a free sweater, or like a couple of free t-shirts is going to cost you like $50 to $100 per client, but it pays massive dividends into the client retention. After that, onboarding call immediately, onboarding process, then we do client launch approval. This can be for ads, database activation, review campaign, just whatever we're starting, client approval launch. And then 2 to 3 days after whatever we're launching, immediate check-in text. Hey, how are you guys doing? Are you guys progressing well? Are you already getting some results? Is there anything we can help with? Then 7 days after launch, we do a 15-minute check-in call. You want all of this scheduled beforehand. So just a quick 15-minute check-in call, because this is where that sort of like that, if results aren't like already like incredibly good, this is where like clients are going to wonder if this was the right decision. They're going to be scared. They're going to be not confident. They might like just want to just change everything because they feel like they made a mistake and everything's happening too fast, etc., etc. So that's why we do a 15-minute check-in call, 7 days, which is obviously like absolutely no time. The chances of getting really good results over those 7 days are very low, but that's exactly why we do the 15-minute check-in call on after 7 days. Then 14 days after launch, we do another 15 to 30-minute check-in call, so basically just a week after. Then 21 days after launch, now you can do another check-in call. That's going to go a massive way, but you can also do text, again, just like checking in. Then 28 days after launch, another 15-minute check-in call, and then 30 days after launch, a Loom report saying what you guys have done, what you've delivered so far, and how you're going to improve. This is the month one support SOP, and I highly recommend you implement and plug and play this into your business today, because this works extremely well. So, how to keep clients interested and excited, right? Clients are always going to, we are always, we're a shiny object syndrome people. That's just the way humans work in general. And even if you're making your clients $1 million profit a month, sometimes they just leave for no reason because there's this new thing, like a new agency that's offering some sort of new software or a new coaching program, and they think, like let's just start changing a bunch of stuff. I know that sounds crazy, but when you've been in this game long enough, and some of you can attest to this does happen. Okay, so the way that we keep them interested, even if we're already getting them good results, is pitch new stuff, right? So different offers, new marketing campaigns, holiday ads, different platforms, another DR, etc., right? New stuff works great as an upsell strategy as well. Like you can literally generate more revenue than you're expecting from one client by just upselling them Google ads or holiday campaigns, right? Like just like, hey, we just built a year-long holiday campaign where we show you our Black Friday ad, where we'll be implementing our Black Friday ads, our Christmas ads, our Easter ads. You can sell it for $1,000, $1,500 easy, or you can just give it away for free. Keeps clients excited, keeps them interested because there's just new things around the corner. Look at Apple, all right? Look at basically any successful company. As the time of recording this video, there's already an iPhone 13, and it's not that different from the iPhone 12. I think only the camera's different, but Apple has understood that even if it's not necessary, and even if the old iPhone does the trick just fine, we need to keep our clients interested and excited, and that's why they constantly release new products. Of course, there's a money, but like I said, same with upsells. Of course, there's a money reason attached to it, right? It just allows them to make more money. However, they keep updating and keep adding, giving their clients new stuff, even when it's totally not necessary. Even when the iPhone 12 was already good, they still put out the iPhone 13 because they understand this rule. Same applies for agencies. And for example, say you're doing Facebook ads right now, after 3 to 4 months, offer Google ads as well. Charge double, charge 30% more, charge 50% more, don't charge anything. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, that's your responsibility and how you want to structure that. But this will feed into your retention. And stay in touch and keep moving forward, right? Month one is important, yes, but stay in contact with your clients. And I kind of contradicting myself here when I gave you the example for the 24-month clients. However, after 24 months, there's really nothing else more to talk about. We have a really good relationship, but for the first 3 to 12 months, this rule definitely stands. Right? Keep talking to them and keep building that relationship with them. What we recommend after 3 months is a minimum of 1 check-in call per month and 2 bi-weekly check-in messages to keep the conversation going. And once you start scaling, you can just have your CSM do this. But this is honestly not that much work for the money you're making from a client. Say you're making $2,000 per month for a client, and after 3 months, 1 check-in call and 2 bi-weekly messages, that's not really that much. So, highly recommend doing that because it will allow you to keep your clients longer. Another one is send gifts, wish them a happy birthday, create a client community. All of these things are massive and help so much when your client retention. Send them a monthly gift, a new book, a personal note, a bottle of wine. Wish them a happy birthday. Like, it's so simple. In the sales process, once they've closed, you just ask them, hey, when's your birthday? We usually in our agency have really great gifts and a really, we give out amazing gifts to our clients when their birthday's there. That's massive. Like, a $50 birthday gift can literally give you an extra 2-3 months in retainer fees from your clients because of simply doing that. A client community as well. It's so nice to just have clients talking all about the same thing, and just communities just do very well. There's a reason why there's a community for this program. Without it, we wouldn't be growing as fast as we are, and we wouldn't be doing as well as we are. And all of this, right, like the details of it, all of this comes down to one thing, is just care about your clients. They are not dollar signs. They are humans, and humans want to be heard and listened to. So take and go the extra mile. This is why in our agency, we don't automate retention. I know some agencies do, but it sucks and clients don't appreciate it. Right? The whole point of retention is human touch and building relationships, and you can't build relationships when you Zapier everything, right? So that's why we don't do that in our agency, even when we're at 7 figures, because it's just not necessary. And we know the reason why we scaled to 7 figures is because we kept the retention part of the game manual. Yes, it's a little extra work. Yes, it costs a little extra money, but it's all an investment into the long term, and it all feeds into our retention, which again feeds into our total revenue. It's also the reason why the biggest agencies in the world have literal people where their only job is to just work on client relationships. Like, if you've seen Mad Men, it's not a show that I'd recommend watching. It's not like something you'll actually learn a lot from, but a lot of you will have seen it because it's a very popular show. Right? Account managers. These are people that still exist to this day, where their literal only job, that's their only job, is just to keep the client happy. Right? Dinners, gifts, feeling heard, listening to them, talking to them. That's their only job. And we obviously call that CSMs, client success managers, but it's basically the same thing. Their only goal is to just keep the clients happy. That's it. So rewards and gifts. Here are some examples, right? So you can give clothing, and honestly, I'm going to give you a little list here, but have a little bit of fun with this and just add your own personal touch to this. Like, I know everyone wants templates and automation, and everyone wants everything kind of just like hand-fed to them, but some things, just use a little bit of creativity to this. So for month 1 to 3, you can give away sweaters, t-shirts, etc. Same goes for office supplies, right? A coffee mug with the agency logo on it, pens, etc. Then after 3 to 6 months, you can give them a personalized gift, something that is special to the client and the client alone, a handwritten note, a book that maybe, adds to that. Dinner coupons, really works really well. Like, hey, here's a $100 dinner coupon to Nando's. I don't know. It's just, have a little bit of fun with this. Like I said, alcohol, right? Alcohol is kind of just the standard basic gift, but it always does a trick, and people always just appreciate it, right? Wines, champagne, whiskey, and that you can do that in month 6 to 9. Free services, just like saying like, hey, because you've been with us for such a long time, we're going to set up your retargeting campaigns, or we're going to take care of your lead calling for 1 month for free, just because we appreciate you so much. That right there will immediately add an extra 2 to 3 months to your retention, which in turn is like it might seem like you're giving things away for free, but you're actually charging for it. And you can do that month 9 to 12. In-person meetups and dinners, seminars, right? Month 12 to 24. Like, this is going the extra mile. And clients love this, and they will stick with you forever when you do things like this. Go the extra mile. And building a retention game plan is kind of summarizing everything I've discussed in this video into 10 simple points. 1 is focus on results, get your clients to get results, build good client relationships, go big or go home on month 1, not only in the results part, but also in the support part. Set the right expectations on day 1, tell this to the client and also put it into your contract. Be different and innovate, right? Don't even try to compare yourself to your competition, just be a totally different animal. You're not an agency, right? You are a problem solver. You give results. You get results. Educate and coach your clients. Support, right? Be human and reach out. Don't try to automate everything in the world. There's no point because it doesn't work. 8, efficiency and speed. Try to be as efficient and fast with anything you can. This will feed massively into your retention. 9, push and challenge your clients. It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging for you and for your clients, but it's all with the client's goals in mind, and it's eventually will help them so much. And 10 is just care. Like I could have like skipped this entire 40-minute video and just told you care about your clients, and the rest will follow. And that is really the reality. Care about your clients, care about who they are, see them as human beings and not just monthly retainers and dollar signs, and you'll do very well in this space, and your retention will be very good. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.